going on, everybody? Here we are, DogMan Dan back here in the Euro Truck Simulator, and I'm going to have you sit right there next to me today as we talk about some stuff along with our drive. We're going here from Brussels to Manchester on this ride, and we're carrying some cars, as you just saw. So, I think this series is pretty much going to end up being one that I use as for vlogging with you guys. It makes the game much more interesting, so you can enjoy something in the background while I talk and chat, and yeah, that's just how that works. So, what's going on? A couple things I want to talk about today. So first, as you've already seen me start to post, yeah, 1,000 subs. We're over 1,000 subs now, so that's awesome achievement. Something that I didn't think would be possible until last year when I actually started taking YouTube a bit more serious as far as posting more and being more involved than what I was. So I got a few things coming up. I'm going to have a few different videos coming up over the next several days with regards to breaking this 1,000 subs. I know in one of my Defiance videos I'd said that we're going to do some game giveaways. And sure enough, we are going to do some game giveaways. How many giveaway videos? I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that plays out. I am thinking I'm going to do at least one big one that's probably going to be about 20 games or so, give or take. They'll be indie games, mostly. I have a couple of AAAs, but nothing will be brand new, unfortunately. I don't have that kind of money, but just because I wanted to, you know, let you guys know how much we appreciate. I appreciate it and how much we do at the game community. Whoa, buddy, back on. At the Night Owls game community. Appreciate everything. A number of the stuff will be donated from members within the community for those. But we do have a lot, at least 20, I would say, game codes to be giving out. So stay tuned for those. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. So, along with celebrating the 1K of subscribers, and like I said in my past video, I'm hoping that we can really make that grow this year in 2014 even better, even more. I'm sure we can. Lots of new stuff coming out, lots of content. I try to keep it as fresh as I can for you guys. Definitely try to bring out at least one Warframe video a day is what I've been trying to do, along with another video. So I've been trying to keep up with 2 videos a day. I don't know that that's going to always be the case. There may be days, especially beginning of the year, where I'm much more busier at work right now, and I've got a couple other things going on in the background here on YouTube and with the Night Owls community and stuff that I can't really discuss yet, but I'll be discussing with you guys in a few weeks. And so that stuff's going to keep me busy, so I'm still trying to get this stuff out to you and keep everybody entertained. So I do appreciate all the likes and views and everything, as I always say. Yeah. Excuse me again. Just clearing my throat. So, just trying to concentrate. So along with that, we're actually going into the 4th year of the game community, the Night Owls game community, and I figured, well, now we hit 1,000 subs, taking this a bit more seriously than I used to. You know, I want to give you guys some ideas of things to come for the year, maybe. I guess I'm just going on a tangent right now. I can't even think about what I want to say right away, even though I've got some keynotes written down. Yeah. Anyway, so bear with me, guys. Gotta concentrate on driving while I'm doing this. So, 4 years, yeah. So we're going into 4 years. Thought I figured maybe I'd give you a little background here. So this whole channel, if you go back on my channel a couple years back, was it 2010, 2011 when I actually started it. It was 2010 when I really got into gaming with communities. Prior to that, I've gamed for years and years and years. I'm an old fart, more or less, in the gaming industry. You know, I date back to Atari 2600, Commodore 64 days. I mean, I played Pong as a kid, you know. It wasn't that far off from when Pong was released from when I was born, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyway, so I go back pretty far. I've been playing games all my life. It's just one of those things. And, you know, you see on the news, you see people say, hey, yeah, it's bad for you, this, that, and everything else. And, yeah, it's good for you, it's bad for you. Nobody really knows. I'll be honest with you. I think gaming is great, and for several reasons. One, and back in the early days, not like it is now. I mean, back in the early days, you know, you used to gather your friends, you used to sit down next to each other at the Nintendos and the Ataris, and you'd battle for hours with your friends, so you were getting your social interaction. And, you know, you're getting hand-eye coordination and all those good things that come along with it. And, of course, you were making great friends. So you weren't always, of course, inside the house. You were outside playing as well with the same people that you would go back and battle on your Nintendos and everything. So, you know, gaming is very much part of the culture. Whether people want to always admit to that or not, you know, so be it. But, yeah, I go all the way back years and years ago. And, you know, for me, a lot of the times it was just a matter of beating my older brother in video games. So that was my challenge when I was young. I did pretty good, I'll be honest. But anyway, so yeah, so back in 2010 I started playing Need for Speed World, and I got in with a community, and they were based solely on Need for Speed World. So I got in there, and of course, you know, when that game had just released, and so everybody was friends with everybody knew everybody. You know, there was a couple really big communities. The one I was in was a big community at the time. There's always political things in the background as well, just keep that in mind. But, you know, so it was fun. I mean, it was great. You know, you got to meet a lot of people. I made a lot of friends that way. And, I don't regret that at all, even though Need for Speed World has some desires that have never been met, and that's a whole different story in itself. But so back then, that's I got in the community, started up a racing clan. And you can probably see that in some of the early videos. And we did it a lot. I mean, we did it every day, in and out, non-stop. Played it pretty much like I do with Warframe. And it was addictive. It was fun. We had races, just sitting around, vinyling cars, and this, that, and everything else. And I'd been there from the beginning, so I got to know everybody. I got to know moderators, developers, community managers, you know, beta players, all that good stuff. And, you know, I think for me, that was when, I mean, I know WoW's been around forever, and all that stuff, but I think that was when I really got back into the whole gaming and meeting people and whatnot, you know, being sociable and gaming again. Anyway, it was a void that had been missing for a while for me, as I would just play games by myself and whatnot. Of course, you know, you have to deal with real life things too, real jobs, kids. I've got a couple of those. I shouldn't say a couple, I've got 3 of those. 3 wonderful children. And they take up a lot of time. But now they're starting to grow, and yes, they are into gaming as well. I got to be honest and upfront with you guys. There may be times that you think I'm playing, and it's not really me. It may be one of my boys. Could be my daughter. You never know. But yeah, so I've got 3. They're growing up, and it's fun to be able to interact with them and, you know, be able to play games with them. We have a couple of computers, so it's nice to be able to play MMO games with them, you know, where you can actually play all together as a family, especially since I'm a PC player. We don't really have the consoles. We have a Wii, we have a PlayStation 2, which they still enjoy, but I don't have the money to be able to buy the new stuff, and I'm just a PC player, and that's what the kids are as well, so it's just the way we are. So no hate on the consoles. If I had the money, I'd probably buy at least PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Get in there with some of you guys that I know follow me. But anyway, so moving along as we go through this. So for a while it was really a lot of fun, you know, but then I got kind of bored with just playing Need for Speed World and playing with the guys in the community. But I mean, I made great friendships, and you know, we were a clan, we were a community, you know, we are what we are, and so I was like, listen, you know, we're in this community. It's solely focused on one game. I'm a gamer. I want to play more games. You know, grabbing a screenshot here. Turns out everybody else is playing other games too. So well, what we ended up doing, we started branching out to all these other games. And then I was like, you know, problem is there's no room for that in the community we're in. So grabbing and speaking with a couple of the guys, I said, let's do this. Let's do this right. Let's make a community focused on gaming, multi-gaming, consoles. Doesn't really matter. I want to see a community that everybody gets along with everybody. You know, hangs out, has some fun. It's just all about gaming, and that's where the Night Owls gaming community came along. And myself and Kypex, which you've heard him a few times. He can be a little angry from time to time, but that's his personality. He's actually just joking around most of the time. He always says he hates everybody equally, and that can be very much true. But you know, we decided to put things together, and I was like, you know, let's get a community going, and we started. And well, I do most of the work. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I very much put my blood, sweat, and tears into this when I am not working and I'm not with my kids and everybody else. And I think that has shown throughout the years. But, so we got the community going, and we pulled over a few members from the clan, of course, the racing clan at the time, and not everybody is still with us, which is unfortunate, but you know, things change, people move on, you know, no regrets, don't have any bad things about anybody. I can't say anything bad. It's just wrong. We just let bygones be bygones, and we move forward in our lives. But you know, we grow, met more people because now we had a community, and I think one of the big things that made us grow was the fact that we were more than just one game. People could just hop on and relax, visit the TeamSpeak at the time, which is now Ventrilo, and just hang out. You know, you didn't necessarily have to play a game; just come around, hang out, chat, chit chat, you know, whatever you want to do. And again, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you know, so we grew from that, and met a lot of new people, and of course, I have what it's done for me. I mean, it's allowed me to grow the community. It's allowed me to find some people that I trust, who do a very good job at moderating my forums and helping me out with, you know, keeping me up to date on news and different games that are going on, making sure that I'm up to date when there's something big. They you know, if they see something that a developer is talking about and they're looking for, you know, community news or something, and I haven't seen it, they're sure enough to get on there. And I almost missed that turn. They're sure enough to get on there for me and make others aware of who we are and what we're here for. So, very proud of that. We've got a good staff. It's all volunteers. I can't afford to pay anybody. I wish I could, but you know, it's just not the way it is. I built the community to be free, you know, and it will always truly be free for people to join and be a part of. I take care of all the costs on my own, more or less. Sometimes Kypex gets in there, and sometimes we get some donations from time to time from people to help pay for things. But you know, it is what it is. It's more or less a dream of mine that I wanted to start, and I'm one of those guys that wants to help people. I want to have fun. I want to relax. I mean, this is what I consider relaxing for me. is gaming when I get home at night, checking out my forums, talking with you guys, talking with my community members. You know, just interacting. I'm the type of social person who likes to just sit there and interact. Excuse me again, I keep clearing my throat and your ears. But that's just me. I mean, that's just what I do. I enjoy, you know, doing all the graphics and doing all the web design and everything for the community. You know, it's nice. It's great. It's awesome. I have a talent for it, so to speak. At least I believe I do. Many people do enjoy the stuff that I've created. You know, obviously you guys enjoy the stuff I'm doing on YouTube, and I take it a bit more seriously now, which is why you guys. Obviously, if you go back to some of my older videos, you'll hear, you know, major audio problems. There'll be, you know, inconsistent video recording and everything else. But now, when I say I take it seriously, I just take it seriously that I want to deliver the best content that I can to you guys as far as video quality and audio quality and everything. And I have to. I understand I have to get more things, more equipment to get to be able to keep up with the way the demand is these days, and I need to get better equipment to make it more enjoyable for you guys as much as it is for me. So that's probably going to be another goal somehow, to figure out that financially as far as keeping up with that, you know, and I got a real life. I've got real bills. I got 3 kids, you know, they got school, they got school activities, they got everything else. So I do appreciate everything that you guys do as far as at least watching the content and enjoying it. Like I said, I will always try to give you the best that I can. Always try to improve. So anytime you guys leave me comments, positive comments, negative comments, I take those and I try to do something better with it. Obviously, positive comments just they keep coming in and they just make it easier for me to want to do this and know that I can keep enjoying. Whoa! Sorry, I can keep enjoying what I'm doing. You know, I know you've heard it from so many other people, but you know, you don't really make a lot of money on YouTube. You'd have to have 100,000 subscribers, get, you know, 50,000, 100,000 views on each video that you make. And Lord, I'm far from getting that to happen. But every little bit I do get, guys, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, my stuff is monetized, and every little thing that I do get goes right back into it. I did try doing some live streaming the other night, and I appreciate the few of you guys that did stop by. I know the audio was crap. I know the gameplay was crap. I tried to live stream Warframe, but on my desktop, I can barely play some of the games, so it didn't work out so well. So hopefully I can figure that out this year. But yeah, I mean, we got to the point where at one time in Need for Speed World, the clan was well over 100 members. In our first iteration of the forums, we were at like 600 or 700 members strong and very active. And then I had to do a major switch because the hosting provider was just crap. So we switched over to where we're at now. And while I don't have as many people on the forums themselves, they didn't all register back in. I do have a ton of people that consistently follow us and keep up to date through the RSS feeds that I have now available for the community. And that's worked out better because not everybody has time to sit on forums. Even though I really wish people did, because for me it's the easiest way to get in touch with me. It's the easiest way to sit back and relax, more or less, and just have conversations. It's like on the forums. On YouTube, it doesn't really work out well for me. I was just checking comments the other day in the back end, and I've got some 300 or 400 comments that have been missed thanks to the YouTube system. That I have to cycle back through that are months old and go back through everyone and approve them and respond to them. And that's just because of the YouTube system. So if I don't respond to you guys and you don't see your comments on my videos, it's more than likely sitting someplace in the YouTube world and I haven't even seen it yet. Which is why I always tell people, you know, follow me on Twitter. You talk to me on Twitter. Follow on the Facebook page. Get on the forums. The forums are free. They will always be free, hopefully. I don't intend on changing that. You know, have a conversation with me on the forums there. Meet everybody else that's in the forums. Ask questions, you know, that type of stuff. That's what it's there for. Yeah, I know, I'm ranting and raving, right? But this is what this video is all about. So, but yeah, so we did that, and then of course, 2013 was a big year. I got asked to be a partner on YouTube. And we'll go into that in future videos of where that's at now. I think 2012 is when we had gotten to the point where we were, while not a huge community at the time, we were actually recognized by a lot of places, and I started getting a lot of beta game invites from developers directly. Games like Ghost Recon Online, I got to enjoy that from very first day of the beta, the closed beta, and get to meet a lot of people and a lot of people. You know, Firefall, I got invited a few years back. I should say, yeah, I guess it's going to be 2 going on 3 years now. I got invited into that. I never really actually even applied. I got invited into it, which was a nice thing. Sim Raceway I was invited into. I've done beta testing for Transformers Universe, which has still yet to come out. I've done a few other beta tests as well for many other games. Some things you'll never see hit my channel because they were just crap. And it is what it is. And they've never come into a position where you could release video for the NDA anyway. You know, a Warframe, I was able to get in there early. I actually got invited in there as well. Kypex had told me about it, and I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I did get a code and an invite into the game early in closed beta, so I got to obviously enjoy that, and we know where that led to, and that's why, you know, games like Warframe, Firefall, and all those have hit the channel hard, and Defiance, of course. Kypex turned me on to Defiance in 2013, and yeah, I can't stop playing that one. If you guys ever get it, you know, find me in there. You can friend me up in there as well. I'll play with you guys anytime, anybody. You know, if I got room on my friends list, I'll gladly put it on my friends list. If I've got time and I'm not with my clan, or I'm not making a video for some, you know, weapon build or something like that, you know, I'll invite you guys in to games and whatnot. I have no problem with doing that. I know I've tried it with a couple people. I've had a couple successful runs. I've had a couple not successful runs. Personality clashes with other people, and I think for me the big thing is, guys, I like it to be fun. You know, if I invite you in to a session and let's say I'm recording something and I tell you that I'm recording, I don't expect to see people arguing with each other and people bickering, because you're going to ruin my game experience and my fun, and I just won't have it. And I think everybody in my community will tell you, I just won't have it. I'm here for fun, and I want to have fun, and I think that is evident in the videos that we do. That's why I am constantly not only posting build videos and stuff, but I'm also posting actual gameplays. You know, we sit down and we have fun. That's what it's all about. That's what YouTube is all about. If you're not enjoying yourself, then why are you doing it, right? I'm sorry, am I going off on a tangent again? You know, everybody that I know that has YouTube channels, and they have fun doing what they're doing. And if you're not having fun and you're not being yourself, then it's noticeable. That's just my opinion. It's very noticeable when you're not having fun. I know I probably do not have the big ass personality of other people, other large YouTubers. I don't have that crazy personality or that type of raging attitude. It's just not me. I'm more relaxed, more laid back. Even in some really tough situations, you probably won't see me go nuts compared to what other people do. And I think I've had a couple comments about that, and it's interesting. You know, it's just me. It's just I don't have time in my life to stress myself out over stuff like that, over video games, or a little kid ranting and raving at me. I'm sorry to some of you younger guys. But you know we have crazy people in these games, crazy little kids that shouldn't be playing some of these games that go nuts. I mean, you look at those Xbox things. That's why I don't play Xbox. That's why I don't let my kids play Xbox. There's too many kids playing Xbox that shouldn't be playing Xbox, and that's just my opinion as a parent. And they're playing games that they shouldn't be. And again, that's my opinion as a parent. So don't hate me for it. But yeah. So hope I haven't bored you guys too much. But we got a big year ahead. I've got tons of links below on all my videos always for joining my forums on Facebook and Twitter and following me and messaging me and everything. And feel free to use it. Find me in games, like I always say. I'm glad to run with you guys if I got some time. I got some. I have no problem. You want to run some Voids in Warframe? I'll do it. You want to run some Defiance or something? Let me know. And if you're on my forums, it's easier for me to know what you guys are playing, what you want to play, and for me to get things together. I got a lot of things scheduled this year to do with the clan and some other stuff. And like I said, you're going to see it in lots of videos while we do the Euro Truck Simulator. I'm playing this thing straight out. I'm trying not to go to the bank and getting a loan. I just want to go all the way through my career and do it the hard way. So it'll be a long run. But, I'm going to have a game giveaway video coming up. Maybe 2 game giveaway videos. See, I have contacted DE to see if I could get some codes and stuff to give away to you guys. But I have heard nothing back from them yet. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet with some Warframe stuff. I'd like to be able to give some Warframe stuff away. We'll see what happens. I know Zetas has already actually given me a couple of rare mods, and I was thinking I may do some. I have a few rare mods myself, but maybe I'll do a video and I give away some of the rare mods that we have. And if any of the guys in the clan donate any of the mods or anything, that'll be us to you. But at least for me, Zetas, Kypex, those guys, the guys that helped started this stuff up, we're glad to do that stuff. So, but stay tuned for all that. Lots more coming this year. Lots of things to happen. I will always have a lot of these Euro Truck Simulator vlogs coming out, if you can call it that way, so you can keep up with me. Always do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for making us past the 1,000 mark. And we'll see you soon.